Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Yuona Thiessen. I am a data scientist by way of a statistician, and I work for a company called Nextelligence. And what we do is we provide artificial intelligence strategy building and approaches for different companies, mostly in the area of marketing and advertising, that kind of stuff, helping to automate their systems. We do build a lot of chatbots and other type of conversational AI tools, but we also build systems for them to, harness the insight from their in-house data. And I also do, in my other life, I teach data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, NLP, computer vision, and all that good stuff. And I just found out about this conference today by Dr. Byfield's LinkedIn profile, yesterday, and I was like, what? Okay, AI, I'm there.
Tess? Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Ramphal, serial entrepreneur, few exits under my belt. I run a company known as Maya AI in Tampa, Florida, a little bit of a global footprint now. Our biggest initiative was to focus on marrying neuroscience with AI, seriously, and really focusing on, what the next generation of artificial intelligence will do for humans. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. It's nice to be with you guys.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Diego Zambrano. I'm the founder and CEO of Core Health, serial entrepreneur. Here to my colleague. But this is this stage of my career. This is what I really was looking for to do, a service that not only helps a lot in the healthcare industry and the medical industry, because we develop a platform that integrates different medical devices and sensors that allows to assist patients remotely. In the middle of the ocean, the middle of the mountain, the middle of a jungle, as well as very populated cities, where you have this golden hour that is very important to save a life. We provide a full solution that connects specialist doctors anywhere in the world. So the company is called So are we going to do questions, or what's the... I did initially. It's Core Health. Pleasure.
Hello, everyone. My name is Danny Tapia. I'm the founder of Tap4 Technologies. And our company develops XR solutions for industry. These industries are for healthcare, simulation and training, and yes. So to give you guys a little bit of a background about what Tap4 Technologies does, our mission is actually to enhance the human experience through technology. And the technology that we leverage can be XR, hardware, AI, and our specialty being XR, and our most recent project being with Orlando Health to develop a augmented reality solution that allows nonverbal patients to communicate using simple icons and buttons. Building that is what we use to enhance the human experience through technology, right? So with our most recent project with Orlando Health, we were able to pretty much build infrastructure to showcase that it's possible to show better technology or better patient care through immersive technology. And yeah. Oh, I also have a demo afterwards. Thank you. The name of the company is Tap4 Technologies. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Ashley Goyle. I'm a first-year medical student at UCF. I moved here about 4 months ago from California. And I'm working on a project called Allay AI, which is a solution to doctor burnout that we see because of the amount of paperwork and other administrative tasks that they have to do in addition to seeing patients. And the goal is to kind of alleviate those tasks for them or using AI so that they will be able to spend more time with their patients and alleviate that extra amount of work that they have to do every day. And yeah, I'm working with my co-founder, Ranjana, who has about 30 years of experience plus in software engineering and things like that. So yeah. That's
Hello everyone, I am Anurag Chatterjee. I'm the co-founder and CEO of HSI Labs. We call it Healthcare Superintelligence Labs. We are working on creating a healthcare operating system which can act or work on top of your existing healthcare infrastructure. And this healthcare operating system is actually a collection of intelligent AI agents which can work seamlessly or operate seamlessly across the clinical and administrative workflows. These AI agents can actually work collaboratively with the human clinicians, and they can help them, enhance them, collaborate with them, and optimize their workflows. We are actually working on developing multiple agents, starting from an intake agent, eligibility verification, AI scribe and documentation, and from billing to financial analytics for the physicians. So all these agents work simultaneously, coordinatedly, and coordinate with the human physicians to alleviate the physician burnout and the administrative burden problem which we have across the healthcare ecosystem. So yep, that's what we are doing. Thank you.
So just out of respect for people's time, and I feel like let's ask from the audience 3 questions that we usually get to these founders. First question would be, if you could do it over again, would you? Would you be a founder? Yes, and why?
Listen, as a serial entrepreneur, I've had thousands of people under my employ at a time. And the one thing that we've learned is when you really get in touch with your team and their families and who they are, and the things you do day to day is responsible for their growth, and the things they take home, you don't have a choice but to do it again. What else are you going to do? So absolutely, I'm sure me and my entire team will do it over and over again.
Well, I would perhaps do it differently. When we started with this venture, I personally had no idea about medical devices. That was a completely new topic for us. And, we acquired some experience talking to our clients, talking to our customers, talking to our developers. And now we are ISO 13485 certified company. So we'll learn a lot. Perhaps I will do that again, differently, but the passion is always there.
Yeah, one of the motivating factors for me was looking for the service that I'm provided and was not able to find it, and there was this gap in the industry in terms of with the AI proliferation, everybody was now using the tools, but they weren't using it to the full capacity, as well as there is going to be some, there's going to be a lull where after they played with it and they did all the fun stuff, you realize that there's still so much more that can be done, and there's a whole large section of the community that's not using it yet or not using it as it's intended to, and so that's kind of what's motivating me to do what I do. So yes, I would absolutely do it again.
Yeah. Great. That was great what you said. So for me, when it comes to being a founder is an opportunity to create something, to lead something new that wasn't there before. And for me, when I started my company, one of the reasons why I did it was because there's problems in this world that have not yet to be solved. And in order for me to, continue living in this world, nothing bad, but it's more, I want to solve problems, right? Every single day we live our lives and we understand that, hey, like there's these problems and we just live with it. But if you really want to make a change in the world, sometimes you have to be the one to make the change. And that's what it's like to be a founder. You're leading a new type of technology. You're leading a new effort. And that's why I would do it again. This is not my first company. This is about my third company. And, since starting my first company, I learned the leadership skills to, manage a team and lead a team. And then for my second company, learn how to develop better sales and scalability. And now onto this company to actually like developing products to actually solve problems. I would do it over and over again because it's more about just solving problems. And there's always problems to solve. And that's for me is why I would do it again, because I'm a problem solver at heart.
Did everyone get to answer?
Yeah, I would reiterate what Danny just said. Like founders are the problem solvers, right? So we always keep on looking for problems, but we as a human we can just do so much. So we at HSI Labs are tackling a particular set of problem. Now, if I have to do it again, I would probably identify new problems which I can solve and which I can come up, which I can solve and come up with the solutions. So that's what keeps the founders motivated. I would say, and given a chance, we would definitely be a founder again. Yeah, to solve more problems.
That's awesome.
I think I'm a little different here in that this is kind of the first thing that I've ever done. But, I have a lot of life ahead of me, so I definitely, will try, like, whatever I see is a problem. I'm going into the medical field, so I'll have a lot of experience with what's going on, anything that's amiss, and I think it would be great to do it again and, see what I can do. Yeah.
Here's the question. My question is to lady who introduced herself as a statistician. I saw a lot of excitement here, and you as a technical person, how do you envision this, trends, I would say, hype in AI? Being as a technical person, there are fundamental problems like hallucination, catastrophic forgetting. AI is struggling with logic and explainability. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, that's a great question. And those are some of the things that we are working on, which is why I came here. I thought, and I have a presentation on, some research that I did. But when it comes to those things that you mentioned, for myself as a statistician, I don't see those as bugs. I see them as features. Now, here's the thing. When the hype came, people learned all about the great things that these models can do without learning about how they did it, right? These are, by nature, probability models. They are, super guessers, right? And that's what they do. And we have, maximized that to give us these amazing communicators and, generators of image. And that's because of all the variety and all of this, probability. So those are the features that we have to kind of not just learn to work around, but learn to harness properly. So we have lots of techniques for dealing with the hallucination, as you mentioned. They are not as popular because, people only, they don't think about the hallucination, but then when they learn about it, it becomes the only thing they think about for some reason, And so the models guess, and they are creative, but we can put certain guardrails. You can change the temperature. You can learn prompting techniques. You can put the knowledge graphs and the RAGs, and you can fine tune. And all of those things are ways to minimize the hallucination. Then to the issue of, you were talking about what's the other issue? I forgot. Explainability, right? So there's a whole area of responsible AI and sustainable AI where a lot of research is happening. It's not as talked about as much, but that is a constant ongoing thing. And so that is why for us in the industry, we have a responsibility to inform and to make people aware that these are some of the issues. And I didn't see the gentleman here. Now he was talking about the platform where you put your data in and it's nothing is 100% secure. Facebook is not secure. None of the so there are risks everywhere, but we have to recognize that these risks exist and then learn how to use the tool properly. We need to teach the doctors and the nurses and the students how to use these tools to the best so that they don't, the model doesn't generate something, hallucinate, and you take it and run with it. You have to be aware, and that comes with a good, proper education. So I think that's the key.
This is wonderful.
Yeah, maybe I would like to add that something that we'll learn as founders is that technology is there to help, and we want to be friends with technology. Most of the times, we feel that there's so many problems and we cannot solve it, and it's going to be so complicated to find a group of developers that are going to be able to develop these, or it's going to be complicated to find a solution, a technology solution for the problem you have. So as more friendlier you get with technology, especially with AI, that now we're all talking about it, a couple of years ago was kind of distant. So the closer you are with technology, the better outcome, the better solutions, and you evolve together as a founder and as a company, evolving with technology.
Okay, just to add to this, I guess we are still at a weak AI kind of stage. We are not a very advanced or super intelligence. It is not artificial super intelligence yet, right? So, and we don't see artificial super intelligence or artificial intelligence as a single all-in-one platform. It is more like it should be a system of connected intelligent agents or models which will enhance the outcome of the LLM, the incumbent model essentially. So when it comes to say hallucination or confabulations, how can we do that? Probably some of the ways with what she suggested, like RAG or whatever. But then how I see this progressing is the evolution of small language models, which are more specialized in nature, which when connected with a large language model, can actually evaluate the output of the large language model and then adjust the output based on the context or the prompt which you have provided. So going forward, what I think we would be seeing is evolution of multiple specialized small language model, which are actually working very closely with the large language model to address this issue of hallucination or confabulation or say explainability as well.
This is awesome. This is awesome. So, last question and answer in one sentence, one concise sentence. Yes. Well. Let's get to the point because I know a lot of the audience they really want to know. So, say we split the world into two types of people: founders and non-founders. You guys are founders. What makes you different from the rest of us? Like, what makes you better than us? What makes you worse than us? Like, answer in one sentence, honestly.
We can choose the right problem to solve.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Honestly, I think anyone technically could be a founder. It's just a matter of deciding and doing, I guess. I feel like, yeah, I don't I'm talking.
So three things. First, we need more founders because there's a lot of problems out there to be solved. Number two, no fear. And number three, growing.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I think the thing that separates me and my team, and I'm sure all of you guys, is our ability to sacrifice. The things we have to give up to solve problems is words can't you can't articulate it in words all the time. And it's a 24-hour thing.
I echo that because my husband is there and he is gainfully employed with benefits. Okay?
You can't judge us. Come on.
No, I'm saying though, because being a founder is risky, right? And so if you don't have some safety net, it makes it really difficult, right? And so having that, I think, makes a huge difference. So we are the risk takers. We are the ones who, we would sacrifice comfort and everything, but we need the people who will pay the bills and keep the light on and make
So
sure.
risk tolerance.
Risk tolerance is
Yes.
huge. My risk tolerance is very high.
Awesome.
I don't. If the world was separated into two people where it was founders and non-founders, I honestly would say that everyone could become a founder, right? The reason why I say this is because I believe that inside of everyone, there is a spark or a fire to solve a problem, right? Because we all deal with problems on a day-to-day basis. It's just those who are actually willing to pursue that fire is what separates a founder and from an individual. And that's why I say anyone could become a founder, honestly. So yeah.
So audience, are you guys liking the questions? Are they relevant for you? Awesome, awesome. But yeah, so has been a great founders town hall. I hope it has been beneficial. So Dr. Hadley, what's next? What's on the menu?
It's whatever we want, honestly. So we have some demos planned. I'm going to let the students, we have 2 students here that must present, and whoever else is a student, feel free to present. But it's pretty much, we got it till 6. Any questions for this panel? I mean, we're happy to...
If you have any questions, please feel free to approach the founders. I feel like they signed up for it.
Okay, we have an audience here, your founders. There's this thing about resources, capital, people, ideas, connections. If you could take one thing away from this event, some resource that might be hidden in one of these people in the room, what would be the one thing that you would each want to take away from today?
So I heard one of the speakers earlier was saying when they were asked what keeps them up at night or something, and they said something which resonated with me. It's not so much the fear of what AI will do, the dangers. It's the fear that not enough people are using it and that it's not being maximized. That's my concern.
I'm gonna take some students. We have some job openings.
That's a great question. I think there's always resources, especially you mentioning about capital, and which is probably one of the the priorities in our founder's life. There's always resources. We met a lot of people, who heard a lot of presenters today that are involved with initiatives, that are involved with developments, with funding companies, investors. So definitely, I think, thank you, Dr. Hadley, for this invitation. It's been very, very interesting, and there's been a lot of contacts. Maybe we can share as possible.
What have you benefited
Yeah, so I really resonated with Danny's answer that anyone can be a founder, especially because both of us are interns at a startup company ourselves. So we're part of the startup culture, but it's also very beneficial for us to be able to create our own ideas. And it's just really inspiring to see that you guys just took it to the next level.
Thank you guys. The reference
You guys, this was really cool. Nice to meet you. I have another conference to attend this evening.
Yeah, I'll put your.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Let me give you my LinkedIn information.
Your brother, Maya? Yeah.
My, yeah, yes.
Oh, give my card.
Okay.
Very cool, very cool. And then I don't know how to use this well.
You can just go on LinkedIn.
Search. Oh, excellent. See, I'm in the technology world, and it's still hard for me to.
Send a connect.
Okay.
You have LinkedIn?
I do. A ton of people. Well, I have a LinkedIn manager now.
Great seeing you. Yeah, we were here last.
Hi, I'd love to get in on this party and exchange information. You guys have your phones somewhere or something. So
I think we're connected.
I think we are too. Yeah. Go up here and search. We are. Yeah. Okay. You got me from last year.
None of that, like, Mega Health, yeah.
Big help. That's right.
I've taken something away from this event today. Thank you so much, my good